Hello, this is Tomo. Welcome to Pinnacle Racing. I've come back to my roots. I was born just a few miles down the road in Stockton. We've got Sunderland and Newcastle just up there. We've got Sedgefield around the corner. And just the other side of the main house, that's where all the big international footballers live, up here in the northeast. So it's a sort of a classy area. These are the 14 stables that make up the major stable block of Pinnacle Racing. But there's so much more to this place. And just look what we've got over here. Pinnacle Racing has its own horse walker. This is so important, the day-to-day running of the stables, and this of course can take 6 horses at one time walking round. We've also got a further stable block over here. We also have our own horse boxes. That saves on expense when you're traveling the horses to the hey, we've got a horse here. This is our own all-weather menage as well. So just look at this, and the horse is having a good look at the camera. We've got 30 acres here as well, so when we let the horses out for a bit of grass, they can relax and enjoy it. This really is a superb place to train winners. But what's it like inside the HQ of Pinnacle? Come on, follow me in and let's find out more. We come through here. There's an interesting painting up there. I know that guy, but come on, this is what it's like. Watch the step. Come in. This is the club room of Pinnacle. Look at this. You've got your sofa, you've got your pool table, you've got Brian Morton is here. Is this a free bar if we ever have a winner?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes. This is where we come to celebrate, and this is really where, you know, Pinnacle Racing is set up to give the enjoyment of people who want to go racing, and they meet lots of friends, and this is a place to meet. When they come to watch the horses on the gallops, they can come in here, have some coffee, or they can have a drink, or what depends what time of day it is and who's driving.
Just let me make it certain, this is a free bar.
It's a free bar.
Wow, you heard that first, and that comes straight from the boss. So tell us more about Pinnacle Racing. How many horses we're going to get, etc.
Well, the latest horses is all gone to the sales. The people sign up to be involved with Pinnacle for over 2 years. So we keep the horses from either babies till the 3-year-old or 4-year-old. The new syndicates which we've got, which is just starting, we've got 2 2-year-olds, 2 beautiful 2-year-olds, which is in training now. They'll go on the all-weather until the racing starts again. This syndicate is full. It's full at the moment, and then we've got 2 syndicates going forward. Is babies which will become 2-year-olds and start training in January.
It's a 2-year deal. Now, tell us about the 2-year deal. We are really going for everything. Are we aiming to win the Derby? Are we aiming to win race on the all-weather? Are we aiming to win?
As you know, Derek, 2-year-olds could turn out to be anything. It's the way that they brought up. Some people tend to train 2-year-olds when they're only 18 months old, and therefore you don't get the best out of them. You'll never get them to train on. What we're trying to do in our pre-training yard here is to find out just how good they are and whether they are prepared to go into training as 2-year-olds, or whether they need a bit longer before we send them into full training. And the idea of Pinnacle Racing is to build up people who've got confidence in what we're doing, not sending the horses and never ever go and visit them. What we're encouraging them to do is to come and visit the horses while they're being trained here.
That's the beauty of this. This is why I like it so much, because you've got to get involved in your racing. You can't just turn up the races and drink champagne and clap in the winner and back the winner as well. You've got to get more out of it, haven't you?
Yes, we're going to hold social events here and invite people around and have open days, and people make good friends. One of our long-standing shareholders is here today to watch his 2-year-olds going up the gallops. He's been with Pinnacle for a number of years, and he's over here if we want to have a chat with him, and he'll just tell us how long he's been involved in Pinnacle. And they've had some good horses and they've had some indifferent horses. But the reason why they're staying with Pinnacle is because they understand the setup now. They're quite happy to move on and go forward with the horses which we bought.
As you know, I'm a great man, value for money, and I know it's difficult taking on the guys who are paying millions and millions, and it's not easy to beat them, but we're in the ballpark, aren't we?
We're in the ballpark. The members will only pay for the horses when they're in training. If they're not in training and they're standing in a field, there's no reason to charge them any money. At the moment, I think people they sign up for 2 years, they pay the same amount of money each month, whether they're in training or whether they're in a field or what. What I'm trying to do is give people value for money.
And do you know what I like about this spot? I was brought up just a few miles down the road. We've got Sedgefield Racecourse down the road, we've got Middlesbrough, we've got Newcastle, we've got Sunderland, we've got 2 international airports, you've got a busy mainline station, all within 20 minutes of this place.
Yes, and if it goes ahead, what we're talking about is, you know, that they were trying to put all-weather racing at Newcastle.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about putting it at Catterick.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, we've got lots of great tracks around the area, Doncaster, York. So that's where we'll concentrate on doing our work.
Well, listen, I rather like the sound of this, and look, we've got the champagne bucket there, we've got the champagne ready to pop. So if you sign up and we have the winners, we'll be drinking champagne together in this room, and you're paying.
That's correct.
Well, these are the 2 people that he was talking about, Roy and Elaine. Tell us about how long you've been involved and what you get out of it.
We've been involved in Pinnacle for perhaps 11, 12 years, and during that time we've had some really exciting times. In our early years in particular, we had great success, and we've had lesser horses, some of which never even made it to the track. But we've enjoyed it. And the greatest thing that we've got out of these years is a large group of very close friends that we're still involved in, and we meet up at the races, we have great social events, and that to us is worth every penny that we've invested.
Elaine, what's it like from a lady's point of view?
Oh, it's great. You get to go to the races and dress up and put a hat on and go to Royal Ascot. We had a winner at Royal Ascot with Pinnacle. Yeah, we've had some great times, yeah.
And I believe you once turned down a bid of £1 million for your horse, is this right?
1.2
Unfortunately,
million.
yes.
1.2 million. But
Yes.
tell us more. Is Pinnacle a good racing club? For people watching today, you've been there. Tell us your thoughts.
I think the new Pinnacle is very affordable, and I think they've got the basis here. They've got an absolutely fabulous setup here to go forward. And I for one find it quite exciting. I can't wait until we get into the swing of the next season.
Yeah.
One thing we do when we come to the races, Pinnacle Racing, we're going to try and make certain we have a box where you get a great view, but a box like this, just come and have a look and see what you get inside. It's a lovely cozy box this, but look, are you all enjoying your lunch? Yes, it's good. Look, they've got their own monitor, they've got the bar there as well, the food is there as well. It's absolutely superb. So you get to meet everybody, you get friends and all that, and just look, you've got the best view of the racing to cheer your horse home. Just quickly said well, here he is in the white with the blue chevron at the very top. So why should you join Pinnacle Racing? Well, let's find out, because I understand you're going to join. So first of all, tell us why.
Yes, well, we've always wanted to be a part of the horse racing community, and had a dream of having a share in a racehorse or owning a racehorse, and we've found Pinnacle Racing and found that maybe the best idea to maybe join Pinnacle Racing and see, you know, the community of the Pinnacle racing, see how it works. And up to now, everything's been great with it. We just
Enjoying it?
absolutely love it. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
What
Finding
about you?
new
What about you?
friends.
Well, same thing really. We'd sort of discussed it over a glass of wine, as you do, and we talked about it a couple of years ago, hadn't we? Mm-hmm. And we just thought, well, why not? Let's give it a go. New hobby.
Good. What about you?
Well, we just like a day at the races. We've been to a few meetings, and this is just an added interest really, having a little share in a racehorse. So, you know, to follow your own horse would be great.
And are you paying for all these three?
Yeah.
All my money. All my money. No, this is a brand new adventure for me. I've never done it before. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to being involved with racehorses, getting a few glasses of wine at some nice meetings, and that's it.
Sounds good. I'll see you in the winners' enclosure.
Oh, definitely, definitely.